Hello, good people, and welcome to the Court of the Edijester. How are we all doing today? Right, some breaking news. We like breaking news. Breaking Edijester news. Right, the Charity Commission... Charity Commission have done their bit, and they've come out with a report. Bloody 2 years in the goddamn making. Is it 2 or more? I forget. It's been a very long time indeed, and one wonders what they've been up to in that time. But here they are. They've come up with it, finally, so you can see it there on the screen. See? Look. There it is. Right, so what we got is poor governance. Poor governance at the Mermaids. Oh, yes. The regulator cites the charity's failure to ensure its governance, culture and practices kept pace with its growing size, demand for services and public profile as a major factor that contributed to wider governance failings. Mermaids' objects are to relieve the mental and emotional stress of children and young people affected by gender identity issues. Shame they said that, innit? What are they saying that for? It doesn't exist. They mean gender distress. And their families, and to advance public education about the same. Why? Whatever for, right? So that's their articles. They're just saying what their objects are. They don't say they're agreeing with that. They're just saying what their objects are. In September 2022, the Commission opened a regulatory compliance case into the charity after complaints were made by the public and highlighted in the media. Concerns were raised around chest binding services and online support offered to young people, and alleged ties between the charity's now former CEO and Tavistock and Portman NHS Foundation Trust. As charity regulator, the Commission looked at matters that fell within its remit. That's interesting, isn't it? Only within its remit, in relation to the trustees' compliance with their duties and charity law. The regulator escalated its engagement to a statutory inquiry in November of 2022 after the findings of an equity, diversity and inclusion review commissioned by Mermaids highlighted multiple issues of concern relating to the charity's culture. Well, the fact they're doing that tells you what those concerns should be. Operational management and processes. Today's report noted that the charity has addressed these with an action plan and has provided evidence of this to the Commission, alongside additional steps that were recommended in a separate and wider internal review of the charity's governance. But what did they find of these revolting fish-like creatures that's actually wrong? Well, the inquiry report makes a number of findings of mismanagement, including around trustees failing to 1. Address internal issues around culture and inclusivity at the charity. I don't know why that's even in there, but there it is. Carry out sufficient due diligence checks when recruiting trustees, which resulted in the recruitment of someone the charity said should never have been appointed. Oh dear. Oh my. What a fail. Get them in. Why? They're dodgy. Get them in any rate. Sod it. So they got themselves, either an individual with a nefarious past or an individual with a nefarious present. I shall say no more, but you'll find details on Twitter if you go and have a look. It will involve genitals. You can bet your bottom dollar. Just think how they actually employed somebody like that. Now, they did not properly adhere to their own internal HR policies when it came to the supervision of the former CEO, and or make clear to the former CEO and staff that the role did not fall into the charity's normal HR management policy. So they screwed up on that end, right? Just to begin with. The inquiry also found the purpose of the information about puberty blockers published on the charity's website was unclear. Charities are by law required to ensure that information provided on an education basis is accurate, evidence-based and balanced. The inquiry provided statutory advice on this matter, which the trustees have since acted on. They were lying about puberty blockers. Don't give these swine a penny. They were lying about puberty blockers. There you go. That's what it's saying, isn't it? I'll be proved wrong. If you want to, come on, prove me wrong. They also found that the charity had a detailed policy relating to its chest binder service and demonstrated compliance with this policy, though in a small number of cases could have been more transparent with service users when declining requests. Mermaids terminated the service in October 2023. However, the Commissioners issued statutory advice to the charity requiring that, should it ever resume this service, its future policy and control should reflect the recent CAS review or any future NHS guidelines on parental involvement. There you go. All right? There you go. It's just extraordinary, right? But that's what they've come out with after 2 years. Now, that's fine and dandy. Well done to them. But unfortunately, the Charity Commission are governed as they are under a government body, and therefore they're steeped in EDI and DIE. So we've got a win for today. So let's be happy about the win, but we've still much work to do to eradicate EDI and DEI from the public sphere. Nevertheless, oh, celebrate good times. Come on. Oh, yeah. Boogie down. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.